Happy weekend, it's tea time.
I'm Emily, and I have a collection of over 280 loose leaf teas. I wrote down the name of each tea on a slip of paper, and every day I'm picking a new one from the basket, preparing that tea, tasting it, talking about it, and then rating it on a scale of 1 to 10. There are 2 rules with this. 1, I can't repick. The one that I choose that day is the one I have to make, and 2, I have to finish the entire cup, pot, or whatever I decide to prepare that tea in. So let's see what it's going to be today. Pu'er Chorange. I'm going to start by setting my kettle for 212 while I look for the tea. And here it is here. Pu'er Chorange is a pu'er tea that comes from Adagio Teas, and this is a blend of pu'er tea, chocolate, and orange. As usual, I'll be preparing this in one of my favorite glass tasting cups with a paper filter. The aroma of the dry leaves smells like a dark chocolate orange, but just a little bit earthier. And this is going to steep for 5 minutes. And here's the infusion. It's a very deep reddish brown. The aroma is very rich, notes of cocoa. The citrus is more subtle in the infusion than it is just with the dry leaves. It's also very earthy. I'm going to give this some time to cool down while I do the dishes, and then I'll be back to taste it. All right, let's taste it. This is really interesting. So the tea itself is very, very smooth. There's like the slightest little bitter note from the dark chocolate, which is to be expected from dark chocolate, and it doesn't make the tea unpleasant in any way. The citrus from the orange is subtle but detectable. And as a lot of pu'er teas are, it's very earthy. This is definitely a high quality tea, and I understand and get what they were going for with this flavor. And it's not a bad tea by any means, but I just don't love it. But again, that's just me. That's my opinion on this tea. It's very subjective. I can definitely see why a lot of people would like this tea. Personally, though, I would like to be able to taste a little more of the orange in there. It's just pretty dominated by that rich dark cocoa taste. So again, it's not a bad tea. It just kind of misses the mark for me personally. So I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one a 5.5. Thanks so much for joining me for tea time. Remember to follow me for any and all tea-related content, and I'll see you again tomorrow.